Okay, just... Ooh. Hello, welcome back. For today's video, I wanted to show you a mini haul I did. Obviously the Urban Decay Ultraviolet palette is everywhere at the minute. I actually wasn't really too excited at first, but then the more I saw the people using it, I was like, And then I really needed a new foundation anyway, and I love Urban Decay's foundations. And then I got an email from Cult Beauty with 20% off, and here we are. So I did pick up a few little bits, so I thought I might as well give them all a go at once and show you my first impressions and thoughts on them. So the products I've got are the Stay Naked foundation. My plan was actually to just repurchase the All Nighter foundation because that is my holy grail go-to foundation. It's unbeatable in my opinion, but Cult Beauty don't have it, so I thought I'd give this a go. It's got really good reviews. You'll see my thoughts on it later in the video. The All Nighter Long Lasting Setting Spray, which is nothing new. It was such a big deal years ago. You've probably already tried it, but I've been meaning to try it for years and just never did. I don't know why, so I thought I might as well throw that in the basket as well. And then probably star of the show is the Naked Ultraviolet palette. I'm a huge fan of the Naked series. Naked Heat is probably my all-time favourite palette, or it's up there anyway. So I was really intrigued by this, and to be honest, I didn't realise until now I don't have any purple palettes. All my palettes are either blues, greens and pinks. So I think a purple is a very welcome addition. And then at the end I got a free gift of the Perversion mascara, just a mini one, but I thought I might as well throw that in there as well. So if you want to know my thoughts and feelings on these products and how I achieved this look, stick around and we'll get started. Okay, so I've prepped my base and concealed and primed, and we're going to start with the Stay Naked foundation. This is in the shade 30CG. And normally the All Nighter foundation is my absolute favourite ever, but Cult Beauty don't have it, and I've heard some really good things about this, so I thought I'd give it a go. I know it's a slightly lighter coverage than the All Nighter one, but we shall see how we get on. Well, that is quite light coverage, isn't it? It feels nice though. Oh, it is so hot in here. That finish is really nice. It's kind of like a nice satin finish. I like that. I just kind of wish the coverage was a bit heavier, but I think that will be nice, especially on a hot day like it is today. As much as I do just cake on the heaviest coverage I can find usually, it does sweat off and it's not great in summer. So this is probably good. I'll see if I can build it up just a tad. Okay, it is actually quite buildable. Yeah, I think if this stays in place, I'll be happy with this. It feels really nice, and obviously I'll put some concealer on to cover up blemishes, but I'm very impressed. Urban Decay does it again. Okay, just to speed things up a little bit, I went and did my brows and the rest of my base off camera just because I wanted to focus on the Urban Decay stuff, particularly this baby. I mean, you could just not. They're literally like tearing down and rebuilding the house next door. So every morning, for like the past, for the whole of quarantine really, we've had that from 8:30 in the morning till about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So here she is. This is what it looks like. When I first saw it, I was really unsure because I love all the past Urban Decay palettes, but I wasn't really sure if there was much variety or like many options. But the more I looked at it and the more I saw the people using it, I was like, okay. And now I've got it. I don't know where to start. I've got loads of ideas. I'm going to go quite purple and smoky, I think. In fact, I'm going to swatch a couple of them. I know a lot of people swatched, but I'm just curious. So Lucid, I think, is the one that intrigued me the most. It's like, in some pictures it looked green, some it looked white. I'm not sure if you can see how shiny it is on camera. It's beautiful though. It's like an iridescent greeny purple colour. It's beautiful. And then I'm going to try Optimized, which is a matte purple colour. Oh, that's pretty. I think you could do a really nice pastel look with just the two of these together, like a nice matte purple all over and then a pop of the green colour. Okay, and then I'm going to do purple dust as well, just because I'm really excited about that. It's a nice, ooh, oh yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, so they're probably my three standout shades just looking at it. So we've got Optimised, Lucid and Purple Dust. So I think I'm probably going to try and use all three of those. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not too excited about this side. It's just kind of soft glam, rose gold kind of thing that we've seen before. Probably got all of those colours somewhere else. So I'm definitely just going to focus on the purpley side for today. At this point, I don't think I've filmed a single video where there isn't at least one neighbour doing DIY. I don't understand why people can't just leave the houses alone. Like, just chill, take a nap, watch Netflix, just stop hammering for 5 minutes, please. Okay, so I'm going to take Optimised, and I'm using this brush. It's the 239 from Zoeva. I've started using this. I was used to use like quite rounded, fluffy brushes for my crease. I've recently started using like this one. It's a bit flatter, and I think it's a lot easier to control, and it kind of stops me getting that big circle. Oh, this is pretty. This is really pretty. This would be really nice on its own. I heard a lot of mixed reviews about this palette. I really wasn't sure whether to get it or not at first. But then all of the negative reviews that I heard were from people that said that they didn't like Urban Decay's formula and that they always have problems with them. And obviously everyone's different, but I find Urban Decay to be probably the best formula out there. I think it's their colours that let them down more than anything. It's been a long time since they've brought out a palette where the colours have really been anything special or inspiring. But formula-wise, I think that it's so easy to do and you can get some really striking looks without too much hard work. See, I think already I'm noticing what this is missing is like a darker purple matte. I would quite like to have deepened this a little bit, and obviously the only purple matte is Optimised. One thing I was really surprised by was in Nicole Concilio's review, she said that the fallout was really bad in Urban Decay palette. She said, like, if you do get this, do your eyes before your base because the fallout's really bad with Urban Decay formulas. And I didn't get that. Maybe it's brushes, but for me, Urban Decay are like the #1 brand where you could use like a black eyeshadow and the fallout wouldn't be a problem at all. Like, no matter how pigmented or dark the colours are, they just, like, the fallout just never is that bad for me. I don't know, maybe it's brushes. Obviously everyone is different. So I did ignore that advice today, maybe I will regret it. But like I said, like Naked Heat, you can use some pretty dark colours. There's a matte black in Naked 2, I think. And I never have any fallout problems with those. Why do I feel like I'm going to eat my words in 20 minutes? I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Just under here. So I really think this needs deepening up. Just a darker purple in the crease would really make it pop a bit more, and there isn't anything. I don't know, maybe the dark glittery shades will do that, but I could have just done with a dark purple matte in there. Yeah, oh well. So I'm going to take Cyberpunk, which is this nice shimmery purple here. I'm going to spritz it with some water and just pop that on the lid. Ooh. I'm gonna go close the window. It's been going on for months and months. Anyway, other side. Yeah, that's beautiful. I've just realised I should have zoomed the camera in a little bit, shouldn't I? Just... Ooh. There we go. And then I'm gonna take Purple Dust. I'm really excited for this one. And once again, I'm gonna spray it with a bit of water. Ooh. Okay, there's a tiny bit of fallout, but that should dust off. Just try and blend that into the Cyberpunk colour. Yeah, see, this is why I would have liked a deeper matte colour here, just because there's a bit of a stark contrast there. I think because the glitters are so dark, which, don't get me wrong, they're really pretty, they just need something there to help them blend in. Oh, okay, I am eating my words. Okay, the fallout on that colour is not going anywhere, is it? Okay, we'll just carry on. I'll fix the fallout there. Okay, so we can do the same on the other side. Okay, maybe it's getting used to it, because that side went straight on. Minimal fallout. The side is just a mess. Okay, now I'm going to take Lucid, which is that nice greeny, glittery, shifty colour. Ooh. Oh, that is beautiful. That is so pretty. I'm actually going to take a little bit of euphoric, because I think that's got a bit of a green shift in it. I think that'll blend the two nicely. Dab a tiny bit of that just to blend them too. Can't get away from how there's just nothing there to tie that together. I need darker matte. I don't know. I feel like it's cheating if I get another palette. Okay, we'll do the other side anyway. Let's see what we're left with. Yeah, I think Euphoric and Lucid work beautifully together, because that green is like, they've both got that kind of blue undertone that really makes them blend together, even though they're quite contrasting colours. Okay, I'm gonna go fix the fallout and then come back, finish the rest. Okay, let's get back into it. The fallout actually dabbed away really easily. I just like brushed it off, dabbed it with a beauty blender, and it went away quite quickly. So I still wouldn't say this is the kind of palette you have to use before your base. And I think the only shade so far that has had the risk is that Purple Dust, because it is really quite glittery and dark. Okay, now I'm going to bring some of the glitter down. I'm just going to bring the Purple Dust down a little bit just to blend this in here, and then I think I'm going to go in with Euphoric underneath. So I'm going to take the brush that comes with the palette. Actually, that's another thing I love about Urban Decay. Brushes that come with the palettes I think are great for free brushes. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that on this tiny brush here. Okay, that worked alright. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Okay, that's done the job, I think. And then now I'm going to take Euphoric and just fill underneath and blend that in. The darker colour and then the lucid colour in my inner corner. That's pretty. That's really pretty. We got there in the end. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the free mascara, the Perversion mascara. I know that Urban Decay just released a new mascara that's meant to be a game changer. That isn't out yet on Cult Beauty, I don't think. So we're going to be trying out this one. The brush is really nice. It's quite chunky. I don't know how long this has been out. What I find really odd about Urban Decay, I find that there's either loads of hype, loads of marketing and promotion, or just nothing at all. Like, this Violet palette has been pretty much everywhere. The majority of big YouTubers have been reviewing it and had paid partnerships and stuff. But it wasn't until I looked at this that I realised there was a Naked Honey palette that came out a while back, and I don't remember seeing that anywhere. And the same with this. I didn't realise they had this mascara until this new one came out that's now everywhere. It's just really odd. It's like either everyone's promoting them or no one is. However, this is really nice for a free gift. So that is just one coat. I think that's really nice. There's a lot of volume. there. Is it volumizing? Yeah, volumizing mascara. So that is exactly what it's meant to do, and it is doing it. It's not a bad free gift at all. Now I'm going to go for the final product, which is the all-nighter setting spray. This is something I should have had a long time ago. It's one of the most raved about products. They're one of my favourite brands, and I don't know why I've never tried it before, but here we go. I'm late to the party as always. So I'm just going to set everything with this. Oh, it smells funny, doesn't it? We'll see how that holds up. I'm going to put my lashes on, do my lipstick, and I'm going to come back and do a roundup of everything and my thoughts. Okay, and we're done. Now that it's kind of tied together with lashes and stuff, I do really like this. I do just think it would have popped so much more if I had like a dark purple matte. Anyway, let's do a roundup of my thoughts. The foundation is a massive win for me. I have always kind of relied on really heavy coverage foundations, and it's just not practical a lot of the time, the amount that I cake on. But this is a great middle ground. It feels lighter, it feels nicer. I don't think it's going to crease throughout the day. But I will do a wear test as well. But still, you know, covers what it needs to. And I think it's got a really nice, flawless finish. So yeah, win for me for the foundation. The setting spray, obviously, again, I don't know. We'll see how all this holds up. Usually with all foundations, I do end up with a bit of creasing on my forehead. I'm at that age where I've got to worry about acne and wrinkles, apparently. I'll come to the palette at the end. The mascara, for free gift, obviously that's always good. And it is definitely a good volumized mascara. It's one that I would go back and purchase. However, I did just pop a little bit extra over my lashes, and then when I put it back in, I noticed it did that gloopy thing where the product squirts out and it's made a bit of a mess. Oh, there we go. See, as I screwed the lid on, the product's kind of bulged out the side. I mean, it's highly likely that that is just because it's like a sample bottle, so it'll be obviously slightly cheaper packaging. I don't know. Might have to look at a few other reviews to see if that happens with the full-size version before I buy the full-size version, because obviously it's a mess and it's a waste of product. And then finally, the palette. Like I've said, it really could have benefited from a darker purple matte in there. I did just have a quick scroll through to see what other people have done, because I have seen some nice kind of dark smoky looks from other people. It looks like they've just used the shimmers in the crease to darken up, so maybe I just need to learn to break the rules a bit more. I think I'll try that again. And there is a few other nice, what's the word, lighter combos. I think that optimized will make a really nice pastel matte look. Obviously I've still not used these yet. The more I'm thinking about it, I can see what they were going for. Obviously if you were traveling, you could take this one palette and you've got like your nice daytimey, maybe more nude looks, and then if you want to do something a bit more dramatic for the night time, you've got the other side. So I see what they were going for, but then at the same time I probably would need to take at least another single of a darker purple just to really, I think really just to make purple dust pop. It's a beautiful shimmery colour, but it just does look a bit messy with a really light crease colour. Aside from that, I think formula is standard for Urban Decay Naked. I love the formula. I know it gets mixed reviews, but it's something that I really like. There was a little bit of fallout with that dark colour, but it brushed off pretty quickly, so no problems there. And yeah, I think that is all my thoughts. I will do a quick wear test for the foundation and setting spray. Hello, me again. I just thought I'd check back in because it's been about 6 hours now since I did my makeup. The foundation's holding up really well. It's a little bit shiny, but I didn't actually set it with any powder, so I kind of expected this. I just wanted to see how it reacted on its own. But it hasn't moved, it hasn't shifted, it hasn't creased in my forehead lines or under my eyes. It's pretty much just stayed where I put it. But the weird thing is the mascara, every kind of half hour, I've been having to like touch it up because it just smudges under my eyes. So yeah, I definitely won't be repurchasing that one, but hey, it was free. Good night. Yeah, that is my final thoughts on everything. Let me know what you think. Drop me a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Bye.